Hi there. Did you ever dream about not having to rush through your creative practice, to actually have time to embody the beauty of your art into your daily life? I know, me too. Roda a vinheta. Hey, hey, Federico Forte here. I am a music maker, an artist, an arts administrator, arts educator with decades of dedication and love to have a sustainable career in the things that give us inspiration, that keep us letting us learn and live until the last day of our lives, right? So if you stumbled here in this channel, welcome. Oh, yeah, and please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hype it up. Enjoy. So, today I wanted to take some time to reflect on what I'm doing here in this space. This is the fourth video on a 9-part series that is my own creative reset. So every single practice that I've been talking about are things that I am living, that I am trying myself in a process of getting more clarity, more focus, more presence, more joy in what I'm doing. Because I'm telling you, I want to keep doing for the long haul. And it is true, it's so hard to be an artist in 2025. Most folks like myself, we have to do a number of things and juggle a number of things to pay all the bills. And or even whether you're living completely from your art, there are many elements of doing that have nothing to do with your art, right? To do social media, to do sales, yada yada yada. Or if you are, a teacher, or you have a day job in whatever you're doing, but you know where your passion lies, kudos to you. Yes, to all the weekend warriors out there, to everybody that is staying long nights, pouring your soul, pouring your heart into your calling. It's your calling. So this is what this space is all about, for us to have a community that we see each other and we know how valuable this is for our lives and for the lives of those that may enjoy what we do. Several months ago, I was on the verge of a burnout. Many of you have experienced the same thing. We lived through a pandemic. We work often in systems that are broken, and we are not working based on our abilities, based on our passion and skill, but really on the things that get thrown at us. It can be depleting, especially if you're showing up always reacting and not with the right mindset. And definitely me, with all my best intentions, my intelligence, my savviness, everything, not having the right focus, the right mindset, the peace to be able to say, hey, I need to slow down so I can, achieve more, to not have the clarity of prioritizing and really putting all the great energy into the things that are going to yield the best results, right? So that's very common. I was in a place that I was stuck and just on reacting mode, doing things based on the automatic motion of maybe being a musician, for example. Let's say that you have gigs that you get to have your band motivated to be in a band, and you want that little bit of money, or that those things to start to generate some momentum. But if you don't watch yourself, you start to repeat the motions and not see the joy. Like, you don't want to get stuck. You want the waters to be moving. So I took a break, I took a pause. The first video in this 9-part series talks about taking a pause, and every day, a 5-minute meditation practice on setting a conversation with myself and identifying what is that I need for that day. And then what starts to do is a feedback. You start to rewire your nervous system. That's episode 2. I was talking about the echo and actually listen back to our nervous system. And then moving on, I was reflecting on episode 3 of often not having all the time that we want to have to throw ourselves with unbridled joy in our creative practice. So sometimes actually trying to do that with placing a timer and doing a little bit of a journaling practice that I shared, something that I've tried to do and has helped, and all of this is based on neuroscience and how the brain works and how our memory works and so forth. So I've been geeking out on these things, and now I'm paying attention to how things are going. It's been several weeks. I am back on my full-time job. In addition to everything else that I do, I am recording my album. I started to write a book. I am doing some other one or two other projects that I'm passionate about. But I am doing all that I can to really live through it, to be present, and to prioritize my mindset. And paying attention to certain key things is really the secret. And that's what this time with you is about, is really a reflection of what's been happening as I've taken this break. And I'm excited. I'm excited about all the changes that I am noticing. So it is
a turning point, all right.
So at the heart of all of this is what happens after 12 weeks that I've been doing this, doing my creative reset, which means taking daily walks, doing my daily meditation practice, which is not very long, and journaling, taking time to actually reflect and be in the moment and move according to what is giving me joy instead of what the flow of the business is, the creative business, right, is letting me go. So I noticed three things that really have changed or are changing within me. And these things are shift in pace, the way that I'm moving, the way that I am approaching, the way that I'm talking, a shift in attention, and really being able to see certain systems and layers of interactions. Yeah, and the last thing is a shift on self-trust, and that is really coming from an intention that I'm carrying with me, is an inner voice that I'm telling myself that my job really is to be calm and grounded. And sure, I have a lot of jobs all the time, tons of different types of things, from just playing music and actually doing the beautiful things of poetry and song, but also doing all kinds of administration stuff. Regardless whether I'm on stage or behind the computer, my job number one in this journey is to be calm and grounded in a world, once again, the whole earth is shifting under our feet. We hear the news every day. It's one ridiculous scary thing after another. So I'm here to say, this 12 weeks of slowing down and going with intention and really seeing all of this as part of my work. My art is my life. My life is my art. That awareness, right? I don't know. I am finding a connection and a sense of peace. So recording the other week, I went to record some drums and some guitars, and it was really fun to be in the same studio that I go with my friend Beto Martinez, producer and Grammy winner with Grupo Fantasma. And I had my buddy Michael Hale, one of the best drummers of Austin, Texas, record in Brasileiro, and we were in the session, and I was really enjoying myself, really in a place of understanding what the assignment was, having my priorities very clear. We were so efficient without the stress that I often carry, in these sessions, because time is money when you're in the studio. We recorded 10 songs in a space of 2 days. We're super productive. And I think a lot of that came from, once again, pacing when I need to pace, and then I can have that strategy to move fast when I need to move fast. The thing is establishing your inner rhythm, or which for me has been through, the daily walk and the 15-minute meditation, and really asking myself when I need that day. um I don't know, it just has allowed me to not be in the FOMO of having to, you know be the first,
and yada yada yada.
so what's the point of doing something that may have a lot of embellishments and aesthetically, I don't know, savvy, yet devoid of your own grit and your own living experience. I think that's, as humans, what we connect the most. So in this video, I am not giving you a practice or coming with a productivity hack or something specific. Instead, I'm actually embodying presence and embodying what I've been feeling. Yes, I am back on my usual day job schedule, in addition to my music schedule as I'm working on my record. But I have a renewed focus and this interesting feeling of a effortless, strategic mindset. I want to ride that feeling. I want to ride that feeling of not being in the FOMO state that I need to release something tomorrow and do it. I am here as a human being, as a complex soul on this earth. I started to do art at 13 years old, or even earlier. I started to perform, apparently, since I was 5 years old, say my aunts and uncles. So I want to keep grooving on that without strangling my inner child. Yeah, what's next? I don't know. Let's get creative out there. This is a reminder for you to like this video. Sure, I would love if you showed some love. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment with anything that maybe this sparked on you, or maybe about your journey. Did you ever take a pause on your creative journey, or on everything that you're doing, and then came back with a renewed sense of purpose? What do you think about any of these concepts that I've been talking about? But yeah, I feel a turning point in my mindset in my career, that I'm not interested in racing so much. I am interested in being here and having my life be a reflection of my art, and vice versa. I think that's where it's all about. Okay, this is FORTIFY by FORTE. Um abraço. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.